Cups. Someone is an amateur in this love realm. And kind of with money as well, but or knowledge. But they're willing to lean on what they know in order to get to the solution best suited for them at this moment. They're very determined, you know what I mean? They're using their stamina and their other abilities to get to the outcome that is desired here. So what is the outcome desired here, Spirit? What is connecting it to here? What is the outcome that you want this collective? Yeah, they're using their strategy. They're using their mind to overcome themselves in order to get to more stability. Someone may be taking a different approach towards the work that they do. And love. Yeah. A new approach towards the love and towards their work, towards their money. They're releasing control and allowing more strategy, more trust to be had, you know, leaning on their faith more to see if the outcome wants them, as opposed to like going into overdrive, what they're used to doing, and allowing more happiness to enter their life as well. This collective here, yeah, they're having more fun. You guys are having more fun and allowing yourself to really bask in the fun that you're having, and that's what's attracting everything that you want. You know, you're going to attract more money, more opportunities, more love this way, because it's like a fleeting energy, or like not fleeting, but like a detached energy that's bringing in, but it's still not detached to a point where you just willy-nilly are doing whatever. You're using the strategy, you're using your positive, healthy traits, you know, your healthy abilities to, like, you know, make the right decision best for you. Of course, you're not just out here doing stupid fun, you know, doing crazy things and calling it fun. You're doing things that genuinely bring you happiness, but because you have this level of detachment towards it, it's bringing in more. And it's interesting because it's an approach that you hadn't taken before. That, of course, at the beginning, it may feel a bit uncomfortable, or probably felt a bit uncomfortable. But now it's like enlightening. It's more exciting. It's more rejuvenating, is the word I'm thinking, to allow your body to make the decision instead of always your mind. Ace of Acorns at the bottom of the deck. Could be leaning on more creativity, more, it's like now that you're doing the action, you're gaining more confidence in your abilities, you know, instead of just always overthinking yourself into believing that you're deserving of this thing. It's like, okay, no, I trust that I already have the workings. I trust that I'm fully equipped, you know, for what I'm trying to bring in, and I'm not going to let it pass me up. You know, you trust that you are fully equipped. You already have the abilities. You already have enough in your bag to have stability, to have relationships, to have love. You know what I mean? This is a person who is well-rounded in the things that they do, possibly with logic and intuition, but now are leaning on more intuition in order to bring in the things that they have logically decided on, you know. But it's only so much thinking that you can do. It's only so much working mental obstacles that you can do in your head before actually putting the action out there and just letting God play their part, you know. So that's exciting. I hope that you get everything that you want and then some. You know, when you don't force things, you tend to allow overflow to find you. I dropped fucking 5 cards. You allow overflow to find you when you're not forcing 555 an outcome. Because sometimes God wants to bring you a bigger outcome, but you're so focused on this small little thing of just, our minds can only fathom so much of an opportunity, but what God wants for you may be even more than what you expect. So let it happen, honey.